All right, I'll try that again. Got cut off before. Okay, let's just see how the Wi-Fi goes for a minute. All right, so today's topic is the root cause of all illness and disease, in my opinion. Remember, I'm not a doctor, but I'm pretty good at this natural healing stuff. I just got cut off before because I mentioned the World War III, so I better not say that again. Anyway, if you're worried about that stuff, please don't be. All right, it's all typical BS coming out of the mainstream media. All right, so don't worry about that stuff, please, please, please. Anyway, back on topic. All right, so the root cause, in my opinion, of all illness and disease. Okay, so you know I've been in this business now, natural healing, for 3 years. Just had my 3-year anniversary. There's my 3-year anniversary this January. But I've been studying it for like 7 years. I've been in the health business for 20 years. All right, so I've learned a lot over that time. And basically, I believe, and I've seen with my own eyes, and my clients have experienced natural healing of multiple different illnesses and diseases. Just when you understand what the root causes are. All right, so I've got this little sort of three-pronged phrase I use to sort of coin it, and that goes deficiency, toxicity, psychology. All right? So these three things all contribute to the body becoming at dis-ease. It's unhappy. It becomes ill. It manifests symptoms, and then those symptoms are given the name of an illness or a disease. And in essence, what it is the body screaming out for help. It's telling you it's not happy. It's asking you to please help me. It's manifesting these symptoms, which are then given the name of a disease. You know what I mean? So, bottom line is deficiency, toxicity, psychology. All right. So, when I talk about deficiency, I'm talking about anything that is not in balance where it should be with the human body. All right. So, I'm talking about sleep deficiency, hydration, water deficiency. Oxygen deficiency, inefficient breathing, nutrient deficiencies, obviously, so vitamins, minerals, enzymes, antioxidants, nutrient deficiency. Right? You could have a weakened immune system, so it's immune deficiency. All right? And that generally comes from a combination of the other things leading into that. You could have a weakened. Hello, Mum, how you doing? You could have a weakened microbiome, so your gut, the bacteria in your gut is deficient. Okay, so that's deficiency. All right, so deficiencies cover anything that is deficient in your body that should be in balance. All right, so bottom line is any of those things are deficient. It's going to create an environment in which your body will become more susceptible to sickness, okay, which can then become illness, which can then become disease. All right, so deficiency. Next one is toxicity. Okay, so every day, everywhere, we are exposed to toxins. Okay, everybody knows this. We do have natural detoxification processes, obviously, which each day detoxify us from the toxins that we are exposed to. But the issue that we have these days is that we're exposed to thousands upon thousands of toxins everywhere, in the air, in the food, in the water, in the skin creams and soaps, in your detergents. Everything you eat is exposed to toxins, pesticides, fungicides, herbicides. You know what I mean? So there are toxins everywhere. And and heavy metals, obviously, is another one. All right. So when toxins build up in the body to a certain level whereby you cannot naturally detoxify yourself, then they start to create issues. They start to interfere with how the body's supposed to operate. And that, combined with deficiency, also creates a sickness environment. Okay, so the body will constantly be fighting to deal with all these things. It's deficient in what it needs to be balanced in. It's toxic. It's overly toxic. Okay, so these things combine to create a sickness. What's the word I'm looking for? A sickness environment, an environment for sickness to thrive. Okay, so deficiency, toxicity. All right. Then finally, you've got psychology. All right, I'm not talking about the actual, what's the word I'm looking for? Like the actual academic psychology. I'm just talking about, when I say psychology, I'm talking about anything to do with your head. All right, so anything to do with mindset. anything to do with the way you think and feel about yourself, about life, about everything that happens to and around you. Okay, so you've got stress, you've got anxiety, you've got low self-confidence, self-esteem. All of these things can contribute because you're sending these negative messages throughout your body. And don't forget, you've got the vagus nerve that travels all the way through your body, from your gut to your brain. When you speak negatively to yourself, when you have negative thoughts, you can create a negative environment within the body, which then contributes to sickness and illness, just as much as, if not more than, deficiency and toxicity. All right, so you've got this three-pronged sort of attack, so to speak. All right, so. And also with psychology, it could be, if you do have any particular neurotransmitter imbalances, brain chemistry issues, any depression, stuff like that, then it can all contribute to physical illness as well. All right. So when it comes to healing the human body, you have to deal with those, three major factors. Okay. When you deal with those three major factors, then the body can heal itself. All right, so it's not simple. I'm not going to say it's simple. It's doable. It's not simple. All right, and it takes a specific targeted approach to address all of those areas. You know what I mean? So when if you are sick, if you do have an illness or disease, and you're not sure, or you're being treated by the mainstream, you're getting medicine for symptoms or whatever, but you're not really getting any better, or the prognosis is not so great, then you need to know that you can change your situation. You can bring your body back to ease, away from dis-ease, back to ease. You can bring your body back to health by addressing those three factors that I've just told you about. Okay, so deficiency, toxicity, psychology. Okay, so bottom line is, you are what you eat, you are what you drink, you are what you breathe, you are what you think, you are what you rub on your skin. Okay, so we are all of these things. All right. And when we can control those things, we can bring the body back into balance, and then the body's immune system, after being rebuilt and strengthened, if it's been depleted, which it always is in a form of illness or disease, you've always got some sort of immunosuppression. All right? Well, when you take out the toxins, which are interfering with the balance, and you put back in the deficiencies, and you put back in all the stuff you need, the hydration, the sleep, the nutrients, the vitamins, the minerals, the enzymes, the antioxidants. When you put all this stuff back in, you take out the toxicities, and then you deal with what's going on up here, your body will bring itself back into balance. And as you do that, you will begin to regain some confidence in terms of your health. Okay? And once you start to regain that confidence, then you will believe that you can heal. And once you believe that you can heal, it's just a matter of time and doing those right things, consistently, and the body will heal itself, in my opinion, all right? Because I'm not a doctor, so, doctors will disagree with what I say, which I don't really give a fuck, because, they haven't achieved what I've achieved. All right, now, don't get me wrong, we need medicine, all right? There is a time and a place for medicine. You need the medicine, you take the medicine. But the medicine will not heal your illness or your disease, okay? You have the power to heal your illness and disease. It's your illness, your disease, all right? However, in saying that, don't refer to yourself as, I've got heart disease, I've got diabetes, I've got cancer, I've got this, I've got that. You should never ever refer to yourself as your disease, all right? You should always think and visualize about where you want to be in terms of your health, You should always say to yourself, I am perfectly healthy, I'm in great health. Now, even if you're not, okay, I know that sounds a bit woo-woo, but it does send a positive message. And then over time, even if you don't believe it when you start affirming it, over time you will begin to believe it. And again, that goes back to psychology. So you've taken care of the deficiencies, you've taken care of the toxicities, and then you're taking care of the psychology, and then your body brings itself back to balance and will do the healing for you via your immune system. Okay? So I think I've covered everything. Has anybody got any questions? I'll just recap quickly. But bottom line is, the root cause of all illness and disease, in my opinion, all right, is a combination of deficiencies, toxicities, and psychology. So we're talking nutrients, vitamins, minerals, sleep, water, etc. We're talking all the toxins we're exposed to in the environment, which we need to pull out of the body. All right, and then we're talking about the mindset and how the brain plays a role and the mind plays a role in the total health of the human body. So when you deal with those three factors, and you consistently apply all of the things you need to do to deal with those three factors, your body will begin to heal itself, okay? And that's what it's all about, all right? So don't get me wrong, like I said, when you need the medicine, you can have the medicine. But over time, the goal would hopefully be to get away from the medicine and then have your body heal itself naturally, all right? So on that note, I'll leave that there. Obviously, it's what I do. You know, that's what I am. I'm a natural healing health coach. So if you have any health issues you want some help with now, reach out to me. You know, this is what I do. It's what I'm passionate about. I'm pretty good at it. All right, I've got very good results. Okay, and just reach out. We'll have a chat, have a conversation, and I can hopefully you know, give you some insight into how you can heal yourself naturally. All right. So on that note, thanks folks. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers then. Bye.